You think ancient buildings were all built with just simple tools and sweat? Think again. Some of the most iconic structures were created with mind-blowing techniques and hidden tricks that might just change how you see history. Imagine constructing massive temples, towering pyramids, or intricate castles with nothing but basic tools and a lot of creativity. How did people manage to build these architectural marvels long before modern machinery? In this video, we'll dig into the real methods behind some of history's greatest structures and bust a few myths along the way. Buckle up for a journey through ancient engineering. Why should you care about how ancient structures were built? Understanding these methods gives us a glimpse into the incredible skills and resourcefulness of past civilizations. Many myths suggest ancient builders used only brute force and primitive tools. But what if I told you these myths are far from the whole story? Let's uncover the truth behind these impressive feats of construction. Ever wondered how the pyramids of Giza were built? The common story is that massive stone blocks were dragged across the desert. But research reveals a much more sophisticated method. Ancient Egyptians used a combination of wooden sleds and water to make the sand slippery, reducing friction and making it easier to transport these huge stones. Check out how they might have used a system of canals to transport materials closer to the site. Greek temples are famous for their elegance and precision. But the post and lintel construction method used by the Greeks was more than just stacking stones. They crafted beams and supports with such exactness that they didn't need steel reinforcements. Their secret, detailed measurements and skilled craftsmanship that allowed these structures to endure for millennia. We'll look at some detailed illustrations and modern reconstructions that show just how precise Greek builders were. Medieval castles are iconic symbols of power and defense. But building these fortresses involved more than just brute strength. Medieval builders used a combination of timber scaffolding and ingenious pulley systems to lift heavy stones into place. This system allowed them to build tall and complex structures without modern cranes. See how these medieval engineers managed to construct high towers and thick walls using simple tools and clever techniques. In ancient Japan, builders used a method called Shinto construction, which relied heavily on the natural properties of timber and a deep respect for nature. Unlike Western methods, this approach focused on using uncut wood and integrating buildings into the landscape. This technique not only showcased the beauty of the natural materials, but also ensured the structures could withstand earthquakes. Explore how this harmonious approach to building influenced Japanese architecture. Looking at these different cultures, it's clear that while the tools and materials varied, the fundamental principles of construction remained the same. Builders across the world used their resources wisely, applied precise techniques, and adapted to their environments. This segment will recap the core techniques used by each culture and show how these ancient methods have influenced modern construction. From the towering pyramids of Egypt to the medieval Europe, ancient architecture is filled with stories of creativity and skill. By debunking myths and uncovering the real methods behind these structures, we gain a deeper appreciation for the ingenuity of past civilizations. These buildings weren't just constructed, they were crafted with precision and care that continues to inspire us today. Enjoyed learning about these ancient techniques? Hit subscribe to catch more videos exploring the wonders of architecture and engineering.